No, I feel you, bro. I mean, honestly, they're on like what I've learned in this whole process, man. Like once you submit to just law school, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, not obviously don't give a podcast and don't do that crazy shit. But like, I the average person, we work 5 careers in our lifetime. So, we might be doing one thing, and then 6 years later, we're doing something else for another 10 years, and then we might be doing something else. So you have this law
Yeah.
school, you become who you're meant to become in law school, and then you're gonna become the next person Colin's supposed to be. You know what I mean? It's so crazy because like you think what's gonna happen next, but what happens next always happens next, no matter what.
Mm.
So that career shift that you're gonna have it's gonna happen so effortlessly
Yeah.
that like it's gonna be fun, and
Mm.
that's the part of life that like I feel like a lot of us as like young adults aren't taught. We're always taught to just get it together, have it together, and be together, all that. And it's like, how?
No, yeah.
No one tells you how to do anything. They just say do it, and the details are what really matter. I feel like, my biggest shifts from doing, lifting forklifts and all kinds of shit in the government, an environment, to being able to be the most relaxed person I can is a whole 180. So I feel like anyone can do that in a 6-year period. That can
Mm.
happen for anybody unexpectedly. You know what I mean? And you never know. You just never know. Just it's like submitting to the process, giving it some time. Giving it, we were never really taught that part. We were never
Yeah.
really taught to just give ourselves to something instead of giving ourselves to a person. We were never really given that information. It was always do it.
I think football helps a lot with that. Though. If you play football, you really got to give your all to it. That's sports in general. I don't want to be
Facts.
like just say it's football. I just feel like football is something I know. So, but like that's like one of those things that like you have to give your all to, or you're not going to be successful in it. And I always think that like, especially at this age that I'm at, I don't know if you feel this way, but like I feel like before, like not even before, like just like before anything that's like large in life, you really feel like it matters. And then you like look back on it, and either it, like the things that you didn't think were going to matter are really the things that matter in your life. And you look back on the thing
Man,
you were fearing for hours on, and it was one of the
man.
greatest experiences of your life. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, we've been competing in practice just because we're getting back into it, and obviously I'm a kicker and everything, so it's very like one dimensional. It's all on you basically, and 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 I was having a practice at 9 p.m. and I'm a very anxious person. I have anxiety, and so when I'm sitting down doing nothing all day waiting for practice, I was getting antsy. I was having like the
Mm.
worst anxiety in my life. Went to practice, had a blast, and I left like, what the hell did I worry all day for? What was I worrying all day for? Like,
Right.
why? And I feel like that happens with a lot of things. Like, I feel like something that you could worry about for 2 days, for 2 months, when it actually happens. If you're worrying about the future, you really never know what's going to happen.
Never.
Never.
Never know. You always know what you're in right in the moment, and like mastering the moment is the best skill we can all have, man. It just taking a second, and that tattooing has made me really take so many steps back in how I do things in life. Just being patient. Because when I'm staring at somebody's skin, I can't move fast. When I'm staring at somebody's skin, I can't just jump in, jump out. It's a very, very gentle process. And when you treat life gently, you're way more focused. So you're in the moment,
Mm-hmm.
and then you master that moment, bro. It's now you on another level. Talking
Mastering the
Super Saiyan
moment.
over 9,000.
Yeah.
Mastering the moment, bro.
I think that's all anyone's trying to do is just master the moment. And I heard, I think it was Joe Rogan who said it on one of his podcasts. He's like, as soon as we start figuring out how to do this, how to live, we die. Like when you get into old age, just like when you're kind of figuring out, oh, this is kind of how we're supposed to heal, we all die. And it's like,
Right.
life's a tricky bastard that way.
Right, right. That's the part that makes you want to reproduce. You
Yeah.
got to pass that shit on at some point, you know? You don't
Yeah.
want to harbor the information, but
On
kids,
another
I don't
note,
know about that.
does
Right.
it does it scare you driving a motorcycle ever? Because some of the craziest accidents I've ever seen were motorcycles.
Bro, it is the most exhilarating feeling in all the sense of the words, bro. Like I'm scared, I'm happy. Um, I sometimes I shit myself, to be really honest with you. Like it's rough, bro. Like there's been cars that just do not pay attention, man. Like